everybody, welcome back to Crazy Nice Homes. Today we're here at Anchorvale to explore a 5-room flat that is 1,177 square feet. So from my understanding, the home that we are going to explore today is really like a 1960s old school shop house. If you're ready, let's go! Oh, this way.
Hi, welcome.
Hi Alexis.
Hi.
Interesting pole here.
So this is actually a bicycle rack. So homeowner will place their bicycles here, and if they would like to go for a ride, then they'll just take it down and go for a ride. But the normal way is to have a shoe cabinet and dividers. I think this is something very refreshing.
Okay, yeah, because it's like a visual divider to separate the space, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so with that, what's the theme and inspiration behind this house?
Okay, so it's very similar to what you're wearing today. This house is heavily inspired by the old coffee shop style with a bit of industrial and eclectic to it. So why not let's take a look at the house.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so this is the living room. Just now we were mentioning about the shoe cabinet, which the usual space will probably be here. For in this case, we put it at the perimeters of the living room, and we rounded the corners to make this whole space a lot more child-friendly. The mirror door panels will actually help to double up the whole living room space, making it a lot bigger than it really is. Then the next one I'm going to show you is this bay window area at the dining. So for this area over here, just to share with you, the homeowners are actually both teachers, and a very interesting fact is he's also my teacher last time in secondary school.
Really?
So at the very start of the discussion during the renovation, the homeowner actually shared with me that they would like to have large gatherings with maybe their ex-students and their students, and that's why we have this extendable table which can be extended up to 12 packs maximum.
So I got to say, you designed with this your own gathering in mind, right? Because you're an old student, right?
Of course, I'll be sitting somewhere around here as well. Yeah, so this bay window to accompany with this dining table, we stretch it all the way to the end of the living room. Additional stools can be put out for them to sit at the counter side of the table.
Oh, okay. So this can be put up?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So for this one over here, as you can see, it's an acrylic panel design with like florals in it. It also acts as a light box for this whole area over here. So at night when you turn off the light and you turn on this bay window light, you'll create a very nice ambience.
I can imagine. So these are fake flowers?
Yes, all these are all fake flowers, and then with acrylic panels to kind of hold them in place. Initially, this design we wanted to use epoxy resin to have this whole art piece embedded into the stool, but epoxy will actually turn yellow over time. That's why we go for acrylic panel instead. Much lightweight, much lighter weight as compared to epoxy resin.
And it's hollow inside, you can store stuff inside too?
Correct, it's hollow. So we're thinking that maybe in the future, if let's say the homeowners have like guests over, they want to be neat and tidy about their bags and stuff.
Oh, they can put it inside here?
Yes, correct. They can just place it inside. So this is the bedroom 3. So on the floor plan, this is essentially a bedroom by itself. But then we knocked down the walls to combine it with the living room space, making this whole space a lot bigger for the kids to roam around. Okay, moving on, next one is this chalk wall paint wall over here for homeowners to draw whatever they want onto the wall, making this whole space a lot more interesting.
So this is chalk wall paint. Are there any other options other than paint?
Other than the chalk wall paint, you can go for the chalk wallpaper. However, for chalk wallpaper, from paper to paper drawing, right, there's those drawing lines, which is not very nice. So for chalk wall paint, it's a fuller coverage. However, the downside is that over usage and stuff, maybe every 3 to 5 years, you have to repaint the whole wall again.
I see. But paint, you can use water, right? But wallpaper, you can't use water to clean?
Yeah, correct. So for wallpaper, it's not very advisable to use wet cloth to clean off whatever you have drawn. Then, but however, for chalk wall paint, you can still use the wet cloth to clean it.
So the world map behind me, that's actually my wife's idea. Both of us, we love to travel. We traveled quite a bit before we had kids, of course. So, but we hope that after this pandemic is over, we'll be able to travel with our kids as well. So we decided to have a world map so that when our children visit certain countries, they can remember the countries that they visited, and what's so special about the countries they visited, they can doodle on the chalkboard, which is why we opted for a chalkboard wall and with the world map on it.
So this is one of the interesting factors about this room. Another one is that you can look up there. So all the beams, right, we actually covered it with cement effect paint instead of like using real concrete, because real concrete is very dusty. Cement effect paint to get the raw concrete look and divide this whole space still from the study room to the living room. Another separation is this multi-fold accordion doors, which it can be fully put up and locked and make this space our own private space to do like a study room, for Zoom calls and maybe for the kids to play around, but still under supervision as it's clear glass.
Yeah, so you can see through, right? But just that the sound is blocked now.
Yes, that's correct. This is the dry kitchen pantry area. So where we're standing now is actually the island table for this area. What we're seeing here is organic marble. As we move on to the kitchen, you will see there's another man-made marble.
Okay, wait, so organic means real. So this real, green color, real marble.
Yes, this is actually a green Italian slab marble that is sourced overseas. So for exotic series, we have like the green ones, the red ones, and the blue ones. But normally what we see outside are like the grey, the white.
Yes, correct. The white is very common, right? But do you know that there's real green marble, red marble as well? So wow, that's really
Yes.
cool. So for a piece like this, right, an island like this with real marble green color, how much does it cost?
Okay, for this whole marble plus the carpentry and everything, it's about 4,000 to 5,000. Yeah.
That sounds really affordable too.
Yeah, with that price, with all these marble grains and beams, I think it creates a very nice statement piece for the whole house.
It does, for sure. And at only $4,000 to $5,000. Wow.
Yes, and just to show you another interesting part of this island, it can be moved.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, so for this marble island, right, the idea was to actually use it for a buffet table in the living room so that you can cater to the large gatherings and place the food on top.
So technically you can move it to any part of the house, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, nice. This is a good idea. So this is really my favorite part of the house because look at this. This really reminds me of an old school mama shop.
Yeah, this is the scissors gate. So it was very hard to source this scissors gate, and Singapore actually stopped producing this already. We sourced it from overseas and brought it here to install.
Okay, so how much does a scissors gate like this cost to set up in the home?
Okay, so this scissors gate is about $7,000 with installation. And but in terms of the quality wise, compared to the old mama style that you've seen before, this is mild steel. It's in a better like quality.
And the old one always rusts, you know. And nowadays in Singapore, you don't even see it anymore because why everybody uses shutter, right? So when you see this, it really reminds me of childhood when I was young.
Yeah, it brings back some memories, right?
That's right.
I especially customized the signboard because firstly, me and my wife, we are not really very Chinese speaking people. So we thought having something Chinese, would really bring the right message across to our kids. So we thought, hey, why not 家和万事兴? Basically it means a family that is united will have a lot of blessings. Okay, so and then we decided to stamp our surname Zhen. Okay, so the whole signboard could go together with the theme of the old school kitchen.
Next is the kitchen area. So for the kitchen area, the first thing we can take a look around here is the marble. Okay, so outside the island, we have the organic real marble. And then for the kitchen countertop, what we're using here is Decton. So Decton comprises of a lot of minerals combined together. It can take up to 300 degrees and above. So for homeowners who want a hardy material for the counter and you still want the gloss polish look like a marble, this is a very good option.
So I see that you have some very nice small patented tiles as the backsplash too, and it leads to the entire backsplash area.
Yes, correct. So it looks like really small tiles combined together. It's actually a large tile 600 by 600. Okay, so this makes it really easy to clean after cooking and lesser grout lines issues.
Yeah, I can imagine, right? Because like, if there's a lot of oil on it, then it will mess up all the grout.
Yeah, correct. Grout lines and grease, they're just not really friendly with each other. So another interesting thing about this kitchen is the floor tiles. So this terrazzo floor tiles, last time in the old HDB, it can be commonly found like terrazzo flooring and stuff. Right, but then it's actually very costly to do it now as it has already phased out.
It reminds me, I grew up in a house like this with this kind of flooring.
Yes, this kind of flooring last time can be like it's everywhere. However, now it's really back in trend.
Oh, okay.
So to replace that effect, we use terrazzo printed tiles to still have that accent in this kitchen.
Because it's more affordable?
It's definitely a lot more affordable than a real terrazzo. Yes, and this tile actually goes all the way to the dry kitchen pantry area, making the whole kitchen a lot more spacious.
So basically the theme of our whole house, especially the kitchen, is really we wanted something to showcase our travel. So the kitchen especially brings back memories of our days when we were in Malaysia. We did a bit of rock climbing in Malaysia. So in Malaysia there were a lot of old school coffee shops. So we wanted to bring back those memories.
Okay, so this is the master bedroom. HDB BTO master bedroom is actually getting smaller as we go by. However, our things are just not getting any lesser.
That's true.
Yeah, homeowner actually requested whether they could have a more like big wardrobe spaces and then more storage space. Okay, so this walk-in wardrobe over here you're seeing, we use a sliding door design so that when you open up the wardrobe, it does not obstruct the walkway.
I see, and also you brought in the round edges from the outside too, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So these round edges is actually making this whole little confined space a lot more child-friendly, removing all the sharp edges. So another very interesting thing about this wardrobe is this full height mirror over here. It actually helps to elongate the whole visual of this space, making it less claustrophobic than it actually is.
Yeah, it really widens the entire area here. And I love it how you elevated the entire master bedroom.
Yes, so actually this whole platform is used for storage reasons. It creates another space for them to store the toys, the books, and maybe the kids' clothes as when they grow up. So just to share with you another interesting design over here, we actually use half of the wardrobe space at this corner here to build like shelvings for the homeowners. They can place their decorations and maybe some like storybooks for the kids at the side. Okay, so one of the homeowner would like to maybe have some last minute work before he or she were to turn in. Therefore, this bedside table, the design is connected to the inner shelving to create more space for them to place their laptop and maybe a cup of coffee at the side.
And this is a very nice, is this wallpaper?
Yes, this is custom print wallpaper. So the homeowners are very adventurous people and they would like to probably remember their trips and the hikes that they went through. Therefore, this wallpaper is chosen to use as their bed head feature wall. Okay, so this is the master bathroom. So something interesting to share with you is that this subway tiles here is it's actually a very common choice for like interior vintage house and etc. However, what's interesting about this is that this is a 300 by 600 tile.
Oh.
Yes, so it's about like this. It's a lot lesser grout lines as compared to the original subway small tiles. So the cleanliness wise of it is a lot well like maintained and easier to keep it clean. Another one thing here to check it out is the tiles here. This printed tiles is to follow suit with the kitchen tiles, Peranakan style, but homeowner would like it monochromatic, that's why the black version is here. Common bathroom has the white version of it.
And I see that you have matte black here. Is it difficult to maintain in the toilet?
Okay, so yes, homeowner would like to have like black carpentry inside their master bathroom. However, as what you just mentioned, matte laminate actually is very difficult to maintain, especially like all the watermarks and the stains. So we opted for EDL Phoenix for this carpentry here. Okay, EDL Phoenix is easy maintenance, easily clean, and one of the interesting facts is that if you have very light scratches, using a low heat iron with a cotton cloth over it, you can just iron and heal up that scratch.
So Alexis, the million-dollar question, how much does it cost to do up this crazy nice home?
Okay, so this whole renovation costs about $90,000, but you also bring home a very old, nice vintage kopitiam style into your house.
Well, personally for me, my favorite part of the house really has to be the scissors gate that you see behind me because it really reminds me of when I was growing up, when I was young, and really it fits the theme as well, the 1960s Singapore.
My favorite is this green marble. So this is really hard to source and exotic as well. If I could, I would love to have one in my own house.
And the fun part about this island is that it's movable too, isn't it?
Yes, so convenient.
So let us know about which part of the house that you like best in the comment section below. Now do remember to subscribe to this channel, and for more crazy nice homes, do click here. With that, we hope to see you next time everybody. Take care, bye bye!